I don't accept that she could breastfeed whenever she wants to.
Yes.
I don't accept that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's where my suspension of disbelief ends. Lactation.
Yes.
Okay.
Lactation is my line.
Hello.
Hi.
And welcome to membriash.
Welcome. My hair's wet. Please don't tell me in the comments.
Yeah. Actually, you've only been told your hair is wet when it's not. So
It's true.
they might not be able to tell the difference.
Just don't worry about it, okay?
It doesn't look that different, honestly.
She's a little. I took a shower, so.
Please don't tell me my hair is wet. I already know. We're here to watch American Horror Story Delicate episode 9. And we are a little behind, but only by a couple days, honestly. A week.
We're
a week behind.
We had some life things happen, and
they don't care. They don't care.
If you like this video, click the like button.
Yeah, click the like button.
And if you're not subscribed, but you're watching this, please subscribe because it helps out our channel a lot. And it's just like a little click.
Yeah.
Little click.
And otherwise, we're just going to burn out and crash. You know what I mean? Like, that's not a threat. It's a promise.
And thank you so much for being here and for watching the show with us, because we do really enjoy watching the show, and it is not the same when we watch it separately. It just doesn't have the
it's
same
not as
vibe.
fun, honestly.
It's
more fun doing it this way.
100%.
And we've got a lot of encouragement on the American Horror Story, which is funny to me because it's not really our typical viewer base, but there are enough people here that are either came from our original American Horror Story or just like stuff like this.
It's cool.
It's fun.
I love it. Yeah.
Well, we're still on the membriash cut, which means this comes after episode 6. If you haven't seen it yet, it's on our channel. And just to reiterate, where were we? She got the award. She dropped a weird little blobfish on the stage after her water broke, and then she got whisked away. That was where we were.
That's where we left off.
Yeah. So
that's where episode
that was the end of episode 8. Yeah.
Oh man, this one's short though. Look at this. 31 minutes.
Yeah, dude. All right, let's get into it.
Okay.
I've given up on ever getting married or even buying an apartment.
She's been coming here for a few years, and it's the same pathetic share every single time.
Where are they? Are they in like AA?
Why are we here? I thought she was having a baby.
Is this where they met?
Oh,
yes.
Okay, all right.
Here, put your number in.
Yeah, this is them making friends.
You know what I'm actually potentially enjoying about this? There's this element where Shabana's like, it's all about women, feminism, and then she's slapping her across the face and saying, you do what I say, and being more abusive to her than literally anybody else. There's like this element here potentially where they're it's not anti-feminist. It's like you have a fake person here using ideals to get what they want when it has nothing to do with supporting women and everything to do with like power and
That's
abuse.
the scary thing about manipulative people.
Yeah.
They'll utilize whatever they can.
Talk to me. I'll meet you at the hospital.
Okay, now we've fast forwarded back to...
Yeah, that was a very quick interlude.
I'm all right with that. That's kind of curious.
So she's mad at him because
He was cheating on her,
right?
and just being an absolute bag all around.
But we don't really know because he's in cahoots with Kim at this point, so we don't actually really know if he did
Is he really?
cheat or is that lady just a little touched.
Is he like mind controlled or something?
Which hospital are we taking her to? Ma'am?
I need quiet.
Oh, it's
that
Kara.
Kara?
It's Kara.
Oh my gosh. Can't see anything because you have my glasses.
Frau Delavigne.
It's all gone. Are you? Hey!
Oh my god.
Whoa.
Dex.
Are the raccoons gonna come back into play at any point, do you think?
I don't know, but we're getting in. This is getting kind of nuts.
This is a little nuts. So isn't he in on it? But then he peed himself.
He just
so
peed
he
himself?
can't really be in on it. Or maybe he was just standing like he peed himself. And he didn't
That's what I
actually.
thought. I didn't actually see any pee, but he was acting like. She's holding her Oscar the whole time. This is This is kind of hilarious. Dex is just totally. Honestly, though.
Childbirth looks hard.
Honestly, not fun. Did he get bit?
What? Oh,
What?
it bit his hand off?
This isn't real. This isn't real. She must be having more.
Is this her hallucination? I don't think it's her hallucination, dude. They just went wild. This show always goes wild. It just went wild. That's what happened.
That was the intro.
Yeah.
That was a crazy intro.
The show is just doing it.
Honestly, respect for that intro. Did her vagina or the raccoon baby bite his hand off?
The raccoon baby bit his hand off, yeah.
It's far enough out? Because he can't get his hand in
No,
there.
I think because when your cervix is dilated, you can get your hand in there.
Oh, that's true.
The baby's head is down there, right? The raccoon baby,
Oh.
obviously.
Thank you for explaining all this. The raccoon baby.
And so if it's like head and mouth or down by the cervix, and then he puts his hand in
to try and get the baby.
To try and, I don't know what he's doing, honestly. He doesn't know what he's doing. And he probably shouldn't be doing that.
But that's not how this works.
I hate to tell you, Dr. Hill, that's exactly how this will work.
Those nails.
Are those press-ons? Because I feel like that wouldn't do this.
It's demon claws.
Demon claws.
She's like a...
Because the press-on would just break off. You
You
know?
can tell with the hair. It is the 80s, right?
Probably.
There's that 90s, right?
Or 70s.
What era is it? It's not 70s. It can't be.
Who are you?
I'm Siobhan Corbin.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Siobhan.
All right, Siobhan.
Heavy-handed.
I know. I guess that security guard was expendable, huh?
Yeah, and he wasn't in on it, I take it.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, bravo! That was beautiful!
Is Dex bleeding out?
Yes. Someone cauterized that hand.
What is wrong with you? You know that Kamal has a child? Sorry, had a child.
I love in episode like 3 when I was like, is Kara one of the good ones?
Yeah. Yeah, no.
No, she's not. Or Cara Delving? I don't know.
I know it might be hard one-handed, but you gotta get a tourniquet on that. This is happening. She's just shoving the hand in his mouth. Honestly, I don't know how much of this we can even show. Yeah.
Is he dead now? Did he suffocate on his own severed hand?
Personally, feel fine never hearing that man speak again. Oh, right?
I mean, kind of.
Yeah.
He was one of the worst characters on the show, so no love lost
Is
there.
Kara American? English? She's talking with an accent like half the
I don't
show.
know anything about her. She was a model and now she acts. That's all I know.
I still want this to go Descent. I'd love a Descent ending.
You know, with all the magic they have, she still has to deliver
She
this
should be
baby.
fine. Yeah, just snap your fingers, man. That's a good point. They're torturing her. It's over here saying that they're looking out. Yeah, okay.
Maybe that's part of it, though. Maybe she has to be tortured because it's demon raccoon baby. You know what I mean?
Human being on this earth was welcomed by the sound of a woman screaming.
Okay, Kara, she's kind of losing it a little bit.
Now push!
The headpiece doesn't help.
I know, right?
She looks way dumber saying everything
I
she's saying with
know.
that thing on her head.
Like the rabbit ear kind of wing thing.
Is he okay?
He's a demon. You can't hold him. He's a demon. How long are umbilical cord? That feels too long to me.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't know how long an umbilical cord is, but with the placenta.
Yeah.
Let me hold him!
Can't wait till she sees her little demon baby.
You already are.
Oh.
What did she? Yeah, I mean.
Oh, that's
Okay, well, I mean, they're being upfront-ish.
You can't do this!
I really want her to get revenge.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, hungry boy.
Somehow I'm rooting for Anna.
Kara is just constantly full of milk.
Yeah, she's got milk on demand.
What?
Boy.
How does that work?
I mean, she is immortal. You're like, I accept that she's 2,000 years old and immortal and has magic powers. I don't accept that she could breastfeed whenever she wants to.
Yes.
I don't accept that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Don't
where
accept
my
it.
suspension of
That's my
disbelief
line.
ends. Lactation.
Yes.
Okay.
Lactation is my line.
Stop!
I mean, she could just take that off pretty easily.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that she's like...
But she is like mentally distressed. You know what they should do? Chloroform her. Chloroform her. Where's the chloroform? Is that it? Is that on the towel?
Yep.
Was that with alcohol this time, or was it actually
Jack Daniels.
chloroform? Jack Daniels.
Not sponsored.
You should chloroform me with Jack Daniels and see if it works. You shouldn't. That sounds really unhealthy.
Yeah. If we were like a bigger budget production,
Yeah.
we would like do a cut scene and do that.
Yeah, but we're not.
Or we'd recreate that scene.
We're not getting paid to. I'm not risking my life for that shit. Recreate that scene.
Risking your life with Jack Daniels.
What circumstance would it be appropriate to film knocking me unconscious?
You tell us in the comments
You tell
below.
us. Give us suggestions.
Where's my baby?
Nice red. Remember when you did a red room experiment? Do they know about your red room experiment?
No.
It's not that exciting. We sat in a red room for like hours every day.
For months. A month?
A month.
1 month.
Yeah. And really the only effect was that when you get out of the red room, everything looks a little blue. The end. Their study didn't work. It was fun though.
I got paid a lot of money for that study.
We recruit women who want to have it all. Career, marriage, motherhood. We exploit that desire for what we need.
Why are they just revealing all that? Oh, because I guess they want her in the fold. She has the same mark at this point.
So then she becomes a weird
bunny
witch lady?
I think they want to recruit her.
Stop! Oh, it never will. You drank the Kool-Aid, darling. Or rather, the B12 visit.
We knew
All
those
it takes is
B12s
B12?
weren't good. We knew it.
Yeah.
Those little capsules
Yeah.
didn't even look like B12.
Why was the ice cream in the fridge? Fuck you.
This is a little chaotic.
This is chaotic.
How could you do this to me?
Nothing has been done to you, Anna.
Well, that's objectively false that nothing is being done
I
to
know.
her.
I can't walk!
You reneged on our agreement.
No, I didn't.
You promised us a baby.
Yeah, but she didn't. Don't gaslight a gaslighter.
Why are my hands like this? Because you've got blood on them.
Yeah, I mean, it's all pretty heavy-handed. I don't
It
know.
is.
The qualities that we needed for you to be pliant and perfect, technically, you still have a choice too.
And they're just laying it all out. I don't know.
Oh, so pretty.
Welcome, Anna! I know.
But like a man is running it? Or like who
No,
is
he's
he?
just a spy.
So Shaban runs it.
Yeah, he's just a...
I only copulate with the most depraved men I could find.
That seems true, right?
He was actually really hot back then. I conceived.
Is Dex her kid?
I guess he was. He's dead now, right?
Yeah, I guess. Oh, Virginia wasn't even his mom.
Wow.
Wow, dude.
Your dead husband is my son, and the baby you carried is the product of his sperm and my egg. He's 3/4 me.
She keeps explaining birth to her and like
I
explaining
know.
babies. Like, I had sex with this man. Obviously.
You're a monster.
I'm so much worse.
She's a demon. Are there monsters then? You know, it always gets really sloppy in these shows where suddenly they introduce werewolves and vampires too. But if there are monsters, if there are demons, like, I want to see what else is going on out there.
Yeah.
You know?
That's fair.
Until the show's ruined. Which it already is, but...
We can't wait to meet you.
What is that chandelier that they crafted? My goodness. Whoa! Oh, Shaban's not happy.
I killed my own daughter for you!
You shouldn't do that is the thing.
Yeah.
But not good enough.
Oh, just like that. Kara's dead.
I mean, wouldn't you? This is what you expect, though, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Shaban is not like a nice or reasonable person.
Yeah, and she's
so-
mad that she's doing exactly what she always does.
Right.
Like,
or shocked.
yeah.
I saved the part of my son I really needed.
What is it? Is it his brain?
He don't need his brain.
What's that?
I will be able to
His testicles.
Oh, wow.
Incubated in her and in all of you until we fulfill our mission.
What mission?
Mission!
Yeah, what mission?
Saving the world, stupid.
This is like, suddenly it actually turns out, rember Cabin in the Woods where it turned out they did have to actually do all
Oh,
that and it
that's
destroyed the
true,
world?
yeah.
I would love that as an ending as well. If they're actually saving the world.
So why do all of them go insane, right? Because like all of them seem crazy when they
Yeah.
join the cult. Like, why does that happen?
Yeah, I don't know.
And the ones made with my egg and my son's sperm will be the most powerful.
Oh, that's the man.
I know. Is that necessary?
I feel like no.
Finally have a matriarchy.
Utopia!
Is that what saving the world is?
Can't take any of them seriously with those head.
I know.
headdresses.
This is kind of getting a little... And now we're having a philosophical debate about, like, causing harm in order to achieve, like, goals in the end.
Systems destroying us. And implement a new order.
One of love and sister.
I don't understand this movie, TV show, whatever this is.
It will never work.
Oh, it will.
It's almost like a anti-radical feminism kind of movie-ish.
Yeah.
TV show. Sorry, I keep saying movie.
I run this world.
If she already runs it, then
You have to hold him now.
Right.
you're
then
not
why is it a
establishing a
mess?
matriarchy. Yeah, you're in charge. So why are you
Right.
letting it all be this up?
Yeah.
I mean, she's been doing this for thousands of years. She's kind of shit at it, honestly.
Yeah. Now we know whose fault it is.
Get on with it, you know?
Embarrassing.
Oh, no.
We'll be right back after these ads.
Prepare Mama's nourishment.
Those little raccoon hands.
Feeding time. That's scary. Oh, she's got the shoes on.
Can't walk, but she's in her green spiky heels.
You need to see what you look like the first time you nurse him.
Why?
Oh, that's part of the process. Don't question it, man.
Stare at yourself.
I'd say it's
while
magic,
nursing
but
your
or science,
child.
but yeah, there you go.
So, what do these babies grow up to be? Do they grow up to be demons? Do they grow up to be
Dex was a normal person.
right?
Why is my milk red?
Because it's blood. Why do you think he loved that dead raccoon?
Yes, the raccoon.
Yeah!
Can't do this.
Didn't you want to be a mother?
Not to a demon raccoon baby. Yeah.
I feel like if this is just a heavy-handed allegory for actual breastfeeding, which I've heard for some people is like incredibly difficult and painful.
Yeah. I mean, this whole show's pretty heavy-handed, right?
I really thought that you cared about me.
Joke's on you.
She was pretty mean to her the whole time, though. So
And she was mean to like everyone. Like, also you saw how she was being to everybody else, but you thought she was being different with you.
Right.
Okay.
How do you live with yourself?
she's a demon, dude.
I'm obsessed with
Yeah.
Just get away from me!
I never will. We're bloodbound.
Is that Preacher's head? Was one of those Preacher's head?
I think so.
Oh my goodness. What are they
Kind of can't believe they killed Kara that quickly too. It was like boom, Dex and Kara dead. So they drink blood and shit, I guess. Yeah, it just looks like beakers. They're like looks
Right.
fancy. It looks like
What are
something's
they
happening.
doing? Who knows? Making more of those.
But they're just
B12
using those as
tablets.
containers. They weren't like boiling anything off. It was just poured into a different beaker. You're not doing science.
Science.
Yeah.
She's dead though. Ooh, are they gonna stage a coup? A revenge coup?
Yeah, but she is dead.
But maybe she lives on
She
in
lives
spirit?
on. Yeah. And the blondes are gonna, because the blondes are the good ones, which
Yeah,
is
which is
a little uncomfortable.
I don't like that being a plot point.
Yeah, it is though.
Yep, I'm not comfortable with that.
Yeah. Was this written by a blonde?
Probably. Need to look her up.
Honestly.
Only light can snuff out the dark.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be like a battle. This is all it takes. This is all it takes to break down Kim.
Just chanting a little bit of Latin. Veni vidi vici.
This is literally all it's taking is the two of them getting together and chanting.
I mean, good special effects.
Is there no
All the
baby
babies
in her
gone.
arms?
It's all gone. There you go, the end.
Those shoes are pretty sick.
Is Dex still dead? Must be.
Yeah.
If that baby's gone, Dex's body might even be gone.
Oh, that's true. It doesn't feel like much of a boss fight, did it?
That was a lame boss fight. I would have expected more.
Me too.
Just a little chanting with the
That can't be it. It's got to be like a false,
false flag.
Yeah.
Why is she putting the hat on though? Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do that.
This is all like a front. It's got to be. This doesn't make any
weird.
sense.
Yeah. Is it a weird way to trick her into doing something in order to
Maybe.
initiate? Oh, that's so rude. That little... I mean, the spider represents Shaban throughout the story,
Sure,
but... I mean, that's just a house spider. They get pretty big sometimes. They're apparently good for your house. If you can stand spiders.
Also, apparently, if you put them outside, they just die anyway.
Yeah, dude. Oh, baby and an Oscar?
this is wrong. There's something wrong with this. This isn't right. She feels the same way. She's like, this doesn't seem right. That baby is like,
that baby's like,
her.
yeah, exactly. I mean, babies judge everybody though, right?
So true. Babies are the worst.
Whoa, you don't know any
judging
babies.
Everybody.
I mean, they don't know what the going
and
on.
then screaming about it.
They have, they're babies. All right, there you go. Well, is the next episode?
No, it's defaulting to something stupid.
It can't be like the end of the whole thing, right?
No. Okay, that's the only. Were we only one behind?
Number of episodes 9.
Is
that the end of the show?
Was
that the end, all wrapped up with a bow in the final episode? Are you kidding me?
The ending episode was 30 minutes.
And it killed off 2 characters and was absolute chaos. And then Shaban just disappeared at the end.
What?
If that is the end, I am.
There's
it says number of episodes 9. I think that was the end of the whole show.
There's not going to be a 10th episode?
What?
How is that the end?
I feel so severely let down with that ending.
The boss fight was like 30 seconds at the end.
Her just whispering.
Yeah.
Ave, hysteria, whatever.
Yeah. All right, well, I'm just confused now.
Look what hair color Danielle Rollins has.
Well, yeah, but she's not the one that adapted it. But yeah, you're right. She's
the one that wrote it.
The one that wrote it is blonde, so...
I
have to... Can you move this away from me? I gotta...
I thought we were doing a 2-episode special, potentially. Turns out, it's 9 episodes long. And there were some elements of that episode that were really good. I'm going to say.
Like what?
I mean, it was big. Bloody action, like kind of dramatic. You learned a bunch of and then they just disappeared. It was like a puff of smoke. It was like lighting a box of matches. It goes up in flames and then it's gone before you know it. What do you think? It seems like you're a little lost there.
I'm just shocked that the final episode was only 35 minutes and that's what they chose to do.
Yeah.
And like where they spent their time in the season is...
It's bonkers how slow
weird.
the show was and that ending episode was that quick.
Yes.
And gone.
The show was slow. They could have made her fight with Shaban for demon stuff. I'm not even still sure what I witnessed, but like they could have made that longer and more drawn out and more exciting and like more suspenseful, and instead it was barely happening and it was over.
It's weird to me too because the cutting it that quickly at the end feels like a production decision because of like all the delays and stuff they had to split filming into 2 sections, and you know they had that huge pause and stuff, but then they also put a ton of money into the special effects, it seems like, because those are decent special effects from my perspective, and then again it's just boom, done.
I also don't know why you put all that effort into I
feel like I got catfished, honestly.
The special effects piece
Gaslight.
for like his hand that got chopped off.
They just killed Dex off in like 2 seconds.
If you take a clip from that, it is a little funny. You can tell so hard that it's a prosthetic, like fake on the end of his own hand.
And they just shoved it in his mouth. Like, what was happening?
But they spent a lot of like time and effort doing that. Like, there was more effort and there was more time put to Dex's death than there was to Shaban's, right?
Yeah.
It was almost as careless as Kara's death.
Yeah,
and
Kara's just like boom, dead.
I was okay with like Kara's death being
it's
careless.
Sneak attack, like because that's the way Shaban viewed her, right? Just like you're just dead to me.
Like, she mattered to us. Yeah. She was integral to the plot for us, but for Shaban, she was nothing. That I was fine with.
I am baffled that all it took was 15 seconds of uttering Latin phrases to beat this multi-thousand-year-old, and we're assuming older than 2,000 years because she's the one that brought Cara Delevingne into the Immortality Club. So she's probably at least 2.5, 3, 10,000 years old as time.
Sure.
Dead after 15 seconds of Latin phrasing.
Right.
Like, are you
That's
kidding
all it takes,
me?
Apparently. Yeah. Okay, suffice it to say that was disappointing.
Yeah. I legitimately thought we were going to watch an episode 10 after this.
Yep, me too.
And I was like, okay,
then
it's
I was
the fake
disappointed.
out. I was like, oh, it's a fake out.
Even then,
yeah.
I was like, that wasn't good enough. And now knowing that that's the actual end of all of it. And I also understand leaving like an open ending where people can make their own interpretations, which is kind of what they did. But like, it's too far. Like, that's too far.
Yeah.
We have no idea whether what she was experiencing was real or not.
I think you kind of get the impression that it was real. Or is it all...
That ending?
Was it all in her head?
Her walking into, like, that white nursery room, like, that was... You think there's no interpretation about that being real?
I mean, maybe I'm wrong.
She walked down, like, a red hallway, and then all of a sudden she's, like, back at her house, and everything's fine, and
was
her
that her
baby's
house?
there.
Or...
I don't know, some house.
Was that all just a metaphor for, like, pre- and postpartum depression or something? Like...
I don't know.
What the hell even happened?
I don't know what
honestly
happened. If someone can tell me, if someone can explain it to me in a way that makes sense to me and it's deeper than what I'm understanding, then
I'm all ears, man.
Yeah, I'm open to it, but
I find it problematic that all the good guys in there were blonde. Yeah. It's maybe small, but as a blonde-leaning individual, I don't even co-sign that shit. Like, come on, dude. Like, too many. This is like, I don't know.
It's also really cliche at this
the
point.
light and dark thing, because
like
and I think that's why. I don't know if it is much of the Aryan thing as that's really what makes me uncomfortable with blonde. So you take that in the equation is very uncomfortable. That out of the equation is like, okay, whatever, and then it becomes massively cliche.
I don't like it.
I mean, I didn't
like this season at all.
Yeah, it was. I
liked the raccoons.
I like the raccoon hands. And she referenced the eating the raccoon.
That was funny.
That was fun.
I'm also upset that the beanie never made another appearance.
I'm curious if people agree with my interpretation from the last episode that like Shaban was the cat, but we never really got any clarity on like the animal shape-shifting type thing.
Yeah.
We saw a spider at the end that she's crushed, but that was just, I think, a regular spider that she's killing. And you're mashing it into the carpet. Like,
I know, it's a mess.
You get a cup and a piece of cardboard. Yep. And if you put it outside, it'll die. It's fine. If you want to kill it, just put it outside or smash it someplace else. Not on carpet. Who smashes a spider on carpet?
Yeah, that's just irresponsible.
You got to be desperate to catch that spider if that's...
You know what that reeks of to me is the privilege of someone who has a housekeeper.
Yeah, you know what? Emma. No, I mean the character. Anna. Anna. The privilege of somebody with a housekeeper.
It's
That's true. Yeah.
You don't do that to your own carpet if you're the one having to clean it up. Not on purpose, anyway. She let that thing crawl on her hand. She wasn't even afraid of it.
That's a weird thing to do after letting it crawl on you.
Yeah.
She wasn't like phobic.
I don't know.
I'm a little like brain dead right now.
Me too.
I'm shocked.
I'm shocked
also. And not in a good way, honestly. I'm not horrified. Like, it was fun watching this season. It wasn't that bad. But it's the decisions that led them to putting that out there feels rushed and weird. That's where, and I don't know if I can do much more interpretation beyond that at this point.
Yeah, I got nothing. I guess if either one of us comes up with something that feels like it's smart after the fact, we could always do like a separate video.
You could do like the season kind of thing.
Talk about some of the like underlying meaning from the show. But I am fully brain dead. I didn't expect that. I've been taken aback.
I've been taken aback.
Did you like the season? How does it stack up from your opinion compared to others? I thought this was a weak season. I
thought it was too. Yeah. I know we talked about the endings often being kind of weak, but they usually are so slow. I'm actually, in a way, it makes me appreciate regular Ryan Murphy more, because there's oftentimes one of my problems with Ryan Murphy is that there's so much going on I can't follow anything. Mm-hmm. But there's always like a new story, it's almost like an anthology more than it is a singular story. And this was a singular story version that just ended up feeling like it dragged for me.
Yeah.
And it dragged, and then it was like poof, done.
Yeah.
And it's so weird.
Yeah, it was very weird. Well, I guess like the video if you liked this.
Let us know what you think.
Yes, please. And if you're not subscribed, but you want to be, click the subscribe button.
Yeah. We usually don't watch what's technically horror, but some of these reality dating shows are pretty horrific. So if you're interested in that, we're watching MILF Manor 2.
That is a horrific show.
That is a horror.
By the way.
That is like deep, dark, gritty horror.
It is dark.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is
Yeah.
dark.
So MILF Manor
It's like
2.
the depravity of humankind.
Right.
All in one manner.
So if that's up your alley, we're watching that.
Yeah.
And then we will also be watching Ultimatum South Africa.
Coming out this Friday.
And Perfect Match 2 in June, along with some other random stuff.
We'll find ways to fill the schedule. So
Thank
appreciate
you so
y'all
much.
watching. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
And then I got it knocked, and I started going,
Ridiculous.
Oh, that was a tearjerker.
Hey, we're gonna go on a cruise this summer. You should come with us.